This is what she looked like before. So before and after. This lady, her name is Michelle Wood. Evidently, people are blown away by her look after plastic surgery. So a little bit of a warning here. If you don't want to see what she looked like beforehand, it kind of gets rough. The healing process is not pretty. Because I saw this video and I thought this is what she looked like pre-procedure. This is Michelle Wood. In the profile picture, I mean, she looks like her age. So we're gonna kind of go through this, see what she's posted. Yeah, she got a facelift in Guadalajara. She's in Guadalajara in this video. Okay.
Look more refreshed and feel more refreshed. Old, almost 51. I've decided to get a full facelift, forehead lift, mini chin implant to help.
Chin implant?
And then also because I've got, you know, a landing strip on my forehead.
That's funny. Oh, she just posted a straight up picture of the place. Okay. All right. A little bit after.
All right. Well, today is day 3.
Whew.
Feeling very much like a brat doll.
Yeah, there's a lot of swelling. Yeah, she looks way younger. Yeah, look at this. What, bro? She got back like 30 years of look, dude. Where she talked about, I don't know, maybe it was her. So she like went somewhere. Maybe this is it. She talks about. I'm gonna have to like summarize it a little bit. She talks about how she was getting like mistaken as a daughter now to, I guess, her husband, and then she has a child. I don't know how old they are, probably like 30s ish, maybe, depending on when they had them. I gotta see if I can find the video. She, no, I'm the mom. Ah, dude, I'm saying like a lot because I just can't wrap my brain around it. I'm gonna have to look up her name and see if I can find the video. You would imagine it would be on her page, but plastic surgery was supposed to make you look younger. I mean, KB, did you see it? Dude, it did. It did everything it was supposed to. This is her now. If she's in her 50s, she looked like this before. This is how she looked before. There is no way that you think she looks older here than here. There's no shot. She looks 50 in this one. She looks like 30 something in this one.
I took my son to the doctor the other day. He's 17 and a half, and it was a little kid's eye doctor. And they looked at him and they said, "Oh, your dad?" And I was like, "Okay, pump your brakes. No, he's not dad." And then they kind of looked at the birthday and they were like, "Oh, you must be Rowan." And then they looked at me and they said, "Your mom?"
Bro, you can't even tell on her face.
"Yes, I'm mom." And they go,
a 10 for me.
So I didn't tell him that I had just had a facelift. I did tell my eye doctor when I was in there.
This to this, holy, that's crazy. Listen, Guadalajara, you're gonna see a whole new influx of tourists. I promise. This video has 1.7 million views. You're gonna get a percentage of that that's like, I know where I'm going. Yeah, this is still her after swelling and everything, so I guess we'll kind of see what it looks like once it settles down. I'm probably gonna forget about this in like a week, but she's a little bit of time away from the heal. So she said day 5. Yeah, this is okay, day 5. So she got it on the 3rd, which means she's about 22 days since. Yeah. Dude, you know how whenever you get stopped somewhere, like you get by the cops, they're gonna check your ID, you're gonna go into a bar, something like that. Any single time where someone has to check your ID, there's like time frames where you have to get that thing renewed, so you have the same picture for like a different chunk of time between the states, whatever. I was a bouncer. If I was checking her ID and I saw her picture, without a shadow of a doubt, my first instinct would be, why are you using your mom's ID? Because you look maybe like 5-ish years older than me, max. Not 30 years older than me. If I saw that ID and I saw her, I would be like, that's your mom. That's not you. That's not you. She would have to explain to me the whole process. And then I would be like, I don't even need a facelift, but I hope to God in 30 years, your doctor's still kicking it so I know where to go. Pack that dude up, wrap his entire facility into a UPS box, drop that in LA, and that dude is going to be so rich. He'd be balling. Just too much money. Too much money. I don't know who's doing what in Guadalajara, but they're doing it right. She could have committed a crime, a serious crime, been on a lineup, and no one's gonna know it's her. Be like, the lady's not even here. She was old. That chick's like 30, maybe. Insane. That portion, I just want to look at that. That's insane. I had to show you guys. I saw that on my feed and I was like, ain't no way.